Barakatah Yahawah.
Barakatah Yahawah.
Barakatah Yahawashi.
Barakatah Yahawashi.
Barakatah Yahawah.
Barakatah Yahawah.
Barakatah Yahawashi.
Barakatah Yahawashi.
Barakatah Yahawah.
Barakatah Yahawah.
Barakatah Yahawashi.
Barakatah Yahawashi.
Double honors to the elders of Israel, the elders of GMS, and honors and blessings to the elect that's pushing this truth in sincerity, alright? Alright, this is going to be part 5 to YAHAWASHI was always there, okay? And we left off in the 4th episode explaining how YAHAWASHI was Isaac, alright? And also how he was the angel, one of the angels that visited Abraham before Sodom and Gomorrah got destroyed. Okay, he was one of those angels that told Abraham that I'm going to come back to you according to the time of life, meaning that he was going to come back as his son Isaac. Okay, that's why it says in the scriptures, like we said in that episode, okay, that your father Abraham rejoiced to see my day. He saw it because the Lord came as Isaac, man. All right, and it was according to the promise of the Most High that the promises would be fulfilled. Okay, that we inherit that land. Well, it was called the land of Canaan originally, but then it will be later on called Israel because Abraham's descendants would dwell there. All right, the Israelites. All right, now we're gonna get into how YAHAWASHI was that angel when we came out of Egypt. All right, or that when we was in Egypt, that angel that spoke to Moses. All right, we're gonna explain that thoroughly, and we're going to get as far as the reincarnation, whom YAHAWASHI came as after that. Alright? Go ahead.
Exodus 3:1. Now Moses...
Alright, Salakia, I got to say, when the Lord came as an angel, he was a messenger. He didn't come in the reincarnation, he just came as an angel, But, he came on the earth in the flesh too. That's when he would come in the reincarnation, but this is him just coming as an angel. But go ahead,
Exodus 3:1. Now Moses kept the flock of Jethro, his father-in-law, the priest of Midian, and he led the flock to the backside of the desert,
right,
and came to the mountain of the Most High, even to Horeb.
Right, Mount Horeb. All right, it's also known as Mount Sinai. It's the same mountain. Okay, well, go ahead, brother.
And the angel of the Lord appeared unto him in a flame of fire out of the midst of a bush.
Right, go ahead.
And he looked, and behold, the bush burned with fire, and the bush was not consumed.
Right, it says how the angel of the Lord was in that bush. Now we're going to show you, all right, how else did that angel appear? Okay, when it appeared again, and we're going to show you who that angel is. All right. Go ahead, brother. You take the next scripture.
Exodus 14.
It's 14 and 19.
Exodus 14 and 19. And the angel of the Most High, which went before the camp of Israel, removed and went behind them. And the pillar of the cloud went from before their face and stood behind them.
Wait a minute. So that angel of the Most High is in that pillar of a cloud. They just explained it. How? Read it again, brother.
Exodus 14 and 19. And the angel of the Most High, which went before the camp.
Right, that the angel of the Most High, that same angel that was in that burning bush, that was talking to Moses, it was leading Israel. It was actually leading them forth. All right. It was in front of them, but then it went from being in front of them to moving behind them. All right, go ahead, brother.
Which went before the camp of Israel.
It went before them, meaning it led them, it guided them. Okay, and it guided them through the wilderness. Okay, go ahead.
Removed and went behind them.
And this is what's happening when we're leaving Egypt. We're leaving Egypt. We're going through the Red Sea. But it's a reason why this is happening. The reason why the angel of the Most High went from leading us to moving behind us is because those Egyptians are chasing us and they're trying to kill us. So this is the Lord protecting us, man. Go ahead.
And the pillar of the cloud went from before their face and stood behind them.
Right, it's showing you how that angel is in that pillar of a cloud. Just like it tells you in Ezekiel, the 1st chapter, the spirit of the living creature is within the wheel. Alright? So Yahawashi, all right, who is an angel, but he's the highest angel. All right, he's above the archangels, man. All right, that's the highest spirit under the Most High, man. Okay, but go ahead.
And it came between the camp of the Egyptians and the camp of Israel.
Right, and basically you keep reading that chariot brought darkness to the Egyptians, man. You know, it was it shot lasers at their chariot wheels. You know, causing them to crash, and it made them drown in the Red Sea. Made that water close on their ass. You know, so that's the Lord fighting for Israel, man. But we're gonna show you who that is. You go to 1 Corinthians chapter 10, brother.
Yeah.
You know, because we prove everything through the Word, man. You know, and this ain't about us. We're not guys. Let me say something, man. We're not guys trying to glorify ourselves. We're not doing these videos for that. We're doing these videos to edify the elect, so they can wake up. And Lord will, we hope that we the elect, by doing that the Lord chose us for this mission to do that, and so us to be saved by working out our salvation. All right, so we can get the fuck up out of here, man. That's why we do these shows. We're not making a name for ourselves. I can give a fuck about the name Kazakh 7, man, because you got guys that'll probably say something about that. At the time, I didn't know how to change my Google account. You know what I'm saying? So I might change it now, but people familiar with that name, Kazakh 7. But I don't give a damn about that, man. We ain't big enough a name for ourselves. We talking about Yahawashi, and you niggas got a problem with that. You got to go through Yahawashi. We explaining through the scriptures how he was these very important men and angels that came to the earth to help us, and that's what his name means, man. It means deliverer, man. Well, his name does. Hey, well, help. Then nigga Isaiah, you need help, man. All right, but Yahawashi name means he is the deliverer, or he is salvation, man. He saves.
Yeah, because if I can add, is you had like multiple people with the name of deliverer,
right?
But when it came to Yahawashi, Yahawashi, you know what I'm saying? He's that deliverer.
He's that. It's him.
It's him.
I mean, you had many
like
men
Joshua
with the name. Yeah.
But Joshua didn't have that title. Like he is a deliverer. That only.
Whoa, no. He had that title. He had, because the one who didn't have it is Hosea. Joshua.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Joshua and Yahawashi. No, you good. Which shows you that Yahawashi was a common name. But the thing is, it was only one Yahawashi when it came down to it. Even though Joshua had the same name as him, that didn't matter. And actually, the one that changed Joshua's name to Yahawashi was Moses, because originally it was Hawashi. Like you read the book of Hosea in the Hebrew is Hawashi. So Moses had changed it. Right before Moses had died, he changed his name. But it tells you in the book of Hebrews of Yahawashi, and it's talking about Joshua had given them rest. Then would he not have spoken of another day? Meaning, when we came into the promised land, that should have been it. But we didn't get our rest fully. I mean, we was in the promised land, but what happened after Joshua died? We started going off. You read the book of Judges. We went into all these damn captivities. All types of stuff happened, man. And everybody was basically, it was do as thou wilt. It tells you in the book of Judges, every man did that was right in his own eyes. There was no king in those days. But, the point is that we never fully had that rest. We had rest during the time of Solomon, and that was about 40 years, man. But then it was over with. All right, but we're gonna also get into. We ain't gonna speak about it too much now, but how Yahawashi was somebody else, man. He was a lot of people in the scriptures, man. But so we're exalting him, not ourselves, not making a name for ourselves. We're not finna get together with these other groups. We're not finna get together and to talk to guys outside the truth. If you a damn Muslim, if you whatever you are, man. If you an Egyptologist, we not finna debate with you. We not finna have a conference with you, man. You fuck you niggas, man. What's the point? We ain't finna agree anyway, because the truth is only for the elect. The truth is to get out to the elect, man. You know what I'm saying? But go ahead, brother.
1 Corinthians 10:1. Moreover, brethren, I would not that ye should be ignorant how that all our fathers were under the cloud.
That pillar of a cloud that the angel of the Lord was in, that angel is wait, you're going to find out. It's YAHAWASHI.
And all passed through the sea.
Yeah, the Red Sea. Just like we just read. All right? We didn't read the part when Moses, through the Spirit of the Most High, parted the waters and they walked on dry ground, but you know that happened. I mean, everybody knows the story. You know, we don't have to read it. We shouldn't have to read it. You can read it yourself. You know, but that's what happened. And it actually happened. Get this into your mind. This actually happened, man. Go ahead, brother.
And verse 2, and we're all baptized under Moses in the cloud and in the sea.
When they get to 15.
Verse 3, and did all eat the same spiritual meat. Verse 4, and did all drink the same spiritual drink.
Right.
For they drank of that spiritual rock that followed them, and that rock was YAHAWASHI.
Wait a minute. So we not saying that YAHAWASHI is the angel. The scripture's saying it. That's the rock that followed them. Just how we read how that went before the camp. The angel of the Most High. It's telling you it's him.
Verse 4. I'm gonna read it again.
Go ahead, brother.
1 Corinthians 10 and 4. And did all drink the same spiritual drink,
Yep.
for they drank of that spiritual rock, which is YAHAWASHI,
Yep.
that followed them, which was YAHAWASHI, when he talks about in Exodus, how he led them and then he removed and went behind them.
Yep.
Okay?
That's it.
For they drank of that spiritual rock that followed them, and that rock was YAHAWASHI.
Yep.
Verse 5. But with many of them the Most High was not well pleased, for they were overthrown in the wilderness.
Wait a minute. So who overthrew him? YAHAWASHI did. Which proves the Lord ain't our love, man. He killed them, man. All right. He was putting 2/3 to death. Okay.
His own people.
Yeah, his own people. His own people, man. Can you get verse 9 and 10?
Verse 9 and 10. Neither let us tempt YAHAWASHI,
Right?
as some of them also tempted.
Because he was in that chariot. He was the one that led them. You know, he followed them. Right? He was guiding them in the wilderness. So we're not supposed to tempt YAHAWASHI and not acknowledging his name like Nathaniel Satan is. And other guys thinking that we don't got to go through YAHAWASHI to get to the Father. You're tempting YAHAWASHI. Because he's the author of life and death, man. The Most High gave it into his hand, man. He can torture you beyond imagination, man, and you don't even know it. But you gonna know it when it happened to you. Go ahead, Doc.
Verse 9. Neither let us tempt YAHAWASHI, as some of them also tempted, and were destroyed of serpents.
Right. So the Lord sent those snakes on them, but then, you know, he also made that brazen snake, that serpent. You know, if they would look at it, they'd be healed. And that brazen serpent represented YAHAWASHI. How they look upon it and be healed. That's why YAHAWASHI said, as Moses lifted up the serpent in the wilderness, even so much Son of Man be lifted up. That proved it was him. You know. But from there, that was 10. That was
9.
I read 10.
Verse 10. Neither murmur ye, as some of them also murmured, and were destroyed of the destroyer.
Who is the destroyer? I mean, you do have death angels, you know, that destroyed, and it was the actual death angel that came through Egypt and was killing the firstborn sons of the Egyptians. But the destroyer is YAHAWASHI.
The death angel was YAHAWASHI.
Yeah, he's the death angel. Okay, but that gives you the balance, all right? Because you know, you could be saved or destroyed, man. Either way, but he does both, all right? And that's why if we're covered by the blood of the Lamb, you know, because the Lord sacrificed his life for us. You know what I'm saying? YAHAWASHI did. So he's symbolic of the Passover, man. Okay, when we put the blood of the lamb on our door, you know, you put the blood on your door, and then that death angel would pass by, man. It wouldn't kill you. All right, so you're covered by the blood. All right, but we're gonna be back with another part. All right, we're gonna get into how the Lord was Solomon, how Yahawashi was Solomon. So with that, we're gonna say shalom.